What's up, guys? EVOL here with another Quake Live duel commentary, number 2. I'm going to be dueling Fadeout on Hektik. I mentioned him in the first commentary video, said that he usually beats me on that map. Now I'm not going to give any spoilers away because it's a pretty good game. So I got a lot of positive feedback on that first commentary, so I'm going to try and keep the pace of this up. I'm going to try and bang out 1 or 2 of these a week, and you guys just keep the commentary going. I know I'm not a top tier player. I know I got, a few problems with movement and aim. Definitely trying to work on those, so you guys let me know anything I can do to improve and I will do it. Let's hop into the video. Alright, here we go. And right off the bat here, I'm just going to let you guys know that I hate this spawn. You drop down to rail, they're basically going to get red and probably mega both. My fault for facing the complete wrong direction, and I kind of make up for it by giving him that rail as he comes out of Mega. But I never know what to do with that spawn. If you guys have any advice for what to do on that spawn, let me know, because I hate it. I feel like instantly control is in the other guy's hand. That's what's happening here. I know Red's going to be coming back up here, spamming a few rockets, eat a few myself. I'm about dead here. He's going to machine gun me, whatever. So already he's got 1 frag on the board, and he's in control of the map. 40 seconds, Mega's going to be up. I take a rocket in the face. He didn't go to Mega. That's surprising. He comes through, and I give him the... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that happened. That was just luck on my part. I guess it's because I was paying attention to the fact that it was 40 seconds. Still, I didn't get any armor. There I did, but, I took some splash damage from his rockets already, so... I don't want to say anyone's in control of the map right now. If I pick up this 50, I'll be in better shape, but he's certainly got that yellow. So our stacks are probably about even, but, 115, you want to show up for the Mega. I'm a little early, and I believe he kills me and himself. So Mega is still up. I snag it. I think he grabbed Red. Yeah, if you look at the... Oh, no, Red's still up. But I fail at rockets. And dodging rockets. So, I have a really tough time playing Fadeout on this map. He knows my routes better than I do, it seems. Every time I turn a corner, it seems like a rocket's popping into my face. I cruised the map around a little bit today, trying to figure out, what different route can I take? Oh my gosh, I'm just sitting here camping Mega. I hate when I do that. It's like this weird psychological trap where you've already been sitting there for 4 seconds, so the chance that Mega's going to be spawning is better now. It's like you can't make yourself move. And I guess in this case, I got it clean. I didn't take any damage, but it's still probably a really bad habit. Fadeout does a lot of creeping around the map, kind of trying to get a better position, a lot of listening. He utilizes sound very well. So when I play him, I try and make less noise, so you might see me camping or walking a little bit more. Okay, he probably had some vague idea on the Mega timing there. I knew exactly what it was since I had picked it up last time. He was a little bit late to it. So I haven't given away, any additional frags, and I've been able to avoid damage, well, except for that rail. And build up a decent stack. I just heard him make the I have less than 75 health sound. So that's good. I'm trying to kind of keep top position. Oh, I like my timing on Mega there. This is a common spot for me and Fadeout to fight. I come at a Mega, and he sits on that ledge with the 50 bubble, and he shoots rockets down, and I shoot LG up. Sometimes I'll get a lucky rocket in his face too, like that one. For a map like Hektik, this far into the game, 3 minutes, 40 seconds, I'm surprised it's only a 1-1 game. But like I said, he knows my routes, so when I play him, I'm a little bit more on the defensive. Also, he's I have a tougher time dodging his rockets, I feel like. And I don't like just a head-on battle. I could be stacked 200, 200. He could have 150 and beat me. in a straight up rocket fight in a close corridor. So obviously something I need to work on, but I have to choose my fights very carefully with him. I have to have more than just a stack advantage. I've got to have a significant positional advantage, something like this, where he doesn't have LG, you know, and he makes a jump through the air. I can just melt his face all day long. So I definitely picked that carefully. I was lucky he spawned YA there. Oh, I hate this. This is what I'm talking about. You know, all he had was rockets. I had the stack and the LG. And I knew where he spawned, I knew where he was going, and I get the frag, but 1 hit point. I wouldn't call that a clean kill, and it doesn't really let me, you know, maintain control or start collecting major items. In fact, I pretty much just hand control over to him on a silver platter. Luckily, I got that 50 and the yellow armor, so I'm not, you know, machine gunnable, but a couple of rockets. Alright. So what do we have? He's up 3-2. Risky move through the teleporter. Looks like it wasn't worth it. 50's not up for me. You know, I've been trying to think about how to use this weaker side of the map just to stay alive. If they're in control and they're going to be trying to run the red and that yellow, you know, pick up the green, pick up the shards. There's about 40, almost, let's see, 25, 25. There's a 45 armor, so between the green and the shards, where you can just run those corridors around the edge of the map. If you know where they are, just stay opposite them. At some point, a couple of the major items are probably going to come up at the same time. It's a fairly open map, you know, stick around. Listen for when he picks up the major item. Try and do damage onto him if you can, and at least get the timing. If you know the timing, you can be there to steal it if he's late. You can be set up to hit him with the rail for when he does pick it up. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm in the lead, 3-2, but I'm trying to not give away frags. I don't have control of the map, and I'm just trying to build up whatever kind of stack I can so that eventually I can challenge for a major item. Trapping yourself in the mega room is probably not a good idea. And there he ties it up at 6:30. Feel like that. I can't get red armor, but I can listen for him to jump, pick it up, and try and put a rocket there if he follows through. Probably didn't do a lot of splash damage, but, you know, it's better than nothing. You know, that right there, that hole through the back where you can see where they teleport, I do not utilize that. In fact, sometimes I'll look straight forward, looking for them to jump forward, and they'll drop behind me and just, you know, put a couple hot rockets in my back. That's something I need to start using in the map. I'm no good at that. Alright, so I would say I'm in trouble now. I'm only 100. You know, right there, I did 0 damage, lost a lot of my stack. He's pretty much got control of the map, and I've got 2.5 minutes here that, oh, I hate this. Look at that. As soon as I jump away, red spawns. That I felt good about. I feel like that maybe puts me on even ground with him, but he plays smart. He comes in, and again, he does a bazillion damage with rockets to me. One of the comments on ES Reality said I should just play Clan Arena and use nothing but the rocket launcher. I have actually been trying that, even before the suggestion was made, though my team kind of hates me when I do it. I haven't been vote kicked yet for it, though, so that's good. Well, and you know, I don't just use rockets. It's rockets and rail, because both of those weapons need a lot of work for me. You know, a pub Clan Arena game, I can hit 35 LG sometimes. I mean, I'm always over 30, so I don't think I have a lot to worry about with my lightning gun. It's definitely my rockets and my rail that need to work. Like what, I played Joe Kickass on ZTN today, and the guy got like 62% rail on me. That I can't do. Alright, so this game is not looking good for me. I still have no semblance of control on the map. We've got just about a minute left, about 70 seconds, and he's up 2 frags. So I honestly can't tell you what's going through my head. You know, well, seem to have the timing on the Mega there, or I just got lucky. I did see the red was up, but he picked it up somehow. Okay, I was thinking I might get a frag there, but he backed up to the telly. You know, it's scary trying those exchange rails because he's a little bit... Oh, there we go. 40 seconds, and I'm down by 3. So let's see what I can pull out of my ass here. Red's up. Don't know where Fadeout is. Maybe I left him weaker than I thought. I figure he's running... Well, look at that. Right before he can pick up the 50 health. And he gets a terrible spawn. I mess up the jump, but he went for rail, so it worked out in my benefit. Makes me think of that Rafa Cooler final from 2010. Cooler screws up the bridge to rail jump, but as a result, he gets 2 rockets in Rafa's face. Anyway, I tied it up somehow. 40 seconds, 3 frags down, and I tied it up. Bad spawns on his part. A lot of luck on my part. So now I feel like I'm sort of in control. I got more armor than him anyway. Let's see if I screw this up or if I can pull out a win. Oh, it's not even tied. I managed to get in the lead, didn't I? Oh, that was bad news. The law of averages did not work in my favor there. You know, there's a few things here that happen that I feel like the game could have had a very different outcome. This fight that's going to happen right here. I'm waiting for yellow armor, but I hear him coming in and I back off. I think. Okay, maybe that's not this fight. It's the next time the yellow armor comes up. So, in 25 seconds. Right there, he ties it up. I wouldn't call that a terrible spawn on my part. You know, I had cover. I was able to get to 2 weapons. I think he just picked up Mega. If I hit that rail, that obviously could have been huge for me. Even if all I was going to do was, you know, plus back in camp. That face rocket was really good on my part. But I missed the yellow pickup. I walked right over it. Didn't get it. That's a problem. Because now... And then I eat another face rocket. I feel like that fight would have been a little more even, and I might have had a chance to either take the lead or, you know, we back off and it stays a tied game and we go into another overtime. Missing that yellow pickup, missing 1 or 2 crucial rails that I really needed to hit there. And honestly, at this point, you know, my heart rate's jacked. I'm not paying attention to timing on any item, and he still does. He's smarter than me. You know, just take a look at the items. He had 17 red armors. I only had 8. I feel like I was really on my back foot that whole game, just trying to not give away frags, which, you know, to my credit, I did a lot better at that than I usually do. We played about 10 games on this map today, and a lot of times there was just a gap of 10 or 12 in the frags at the end. This was the very first game we played, so maybe I caught him before he'd warmed up. I don't know. I was lucky to get those 3 frags to put this game into overtime in the first place. That's what made this game a little more interesting. I even got into the lead for a second, but I just couldn't maintain it, and he ended up pulling out a win. Most of my games with Fadeout go something like this, where sometimes I play more defensively. I feel like I do more damage and I'm slightly more accurate, but he controls the items, and so he gets the wins. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a fun game, and hopefully I'll have something for you next week. Thanks.